good. Hello, 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 beautiful ones. Hello. I am running a little bit late, just a few minutes. How are you guys doing? How's your weekend? How was your week? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me bring you guys closer. I was just getting ready and getting all my green on, which is going to have to do with the topic we're going to talk about today. Hey, y'all, I see the numbers going up. Hey. I have news I'm going to share with you that I'm really excited about, guys. So I'm getting ready for y'all. I'm like trying to, get myself together, a little lip gloss on, a little powder, because that's all I've got, because I'm in transit, as we say. Somebody comes to the door, and my little companions get very excited, lots of noise, commotion. And I'm like, I can't hang out with you now. Just like guys, I had nothing to do all day. Nothing. The moment I'm gonna come live on YouTube, I swear to God, like to the minute, somebody's like, "Hey, so you wanna go for a walk?" And I'm like, "Oh my God!" So I am really happy to be here, and I'm Viv. I am a meditation teacher, a holistic stress coach, and into all things wonderful and woo woo. So, yeah, I'm happy to be here. And as Stephanie Perry always says, which I love, as you enter the room, which you kind of are coming into this space, and if you hear a weird noise, it's not me. It's like I said, it's my companions, which will remain off camera. Um, but as you come into the room, say hello and just give a greeting. I would love to know who's here. So what we're going to talk about today, Mother get her glasses on. I've been talking a little bit about the yoga, which was the early part of my channel, right? I have been sharing with you some tapping and just a lot more about holistic health. Okay, so I'm going to continue that streak till you guys get used to it. Okay, so no intuitive stuff today because I'm really going to focus on this because that's what I wanted to say to you guys. If you don't have your health, and I'm kind of talking to those of you who may not be tuning in as often, which doesn't make sense, but you know, all the more esoteric stuff doesn't help unless you have your health. Like your health is important, is all I'm saying. And so, those of you watching, especially those of you who, like me, as you're aging, you want to age healthy. You don't want to just live long. You want to live healthy, like a healthy, long life. Then this is going to be perfect for you. I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of the system I use and that I was trained in. Okay. And I have my notes, which are probably illegible to you. That's why I'm going to explain them. Okay. This is also great, I'm going to say, for people over 50. YouTube is also wanting a lot of more content for people up in that age group. And since that's my age group, maybe that's where I'm going to focus. I'm trying to figure that out. So you guys who are the regulars, let me know. Again, this is my typical Sunday live. I do go live. Almost every Sunday. So let me get into the sort of the meat of the video. And then at the end, I'll tell you the really great news. And some of you from this channel, this community are going to want to check that out. So let's talk about it. I'm wearing green today because we're going into springtime, right? And we're in early spring as I'm filming this. And the system that I want to teach you about, and I'm going to do it over a couple of months. It's called 5-element theory, 5-element system. Okay. And what it's about is what I wrote down is that this system is about natural phenomena. So the natural world, the earth, the sun, all the energy we get, the world we live in, right? It's correlating it to our bodies. So how your body works, your illness, your stress, everything correlates with the natural world. Like we're together, it's overlapping, it's really integrated. It's not just overlapping. Okay? I hope it says I'm live. All right. So this is very, very important. What I'm going to share with you if you're interested in maintaining your health. Now, let me just check one thing, guys. This is so weird. I'm kind of embarrassed to check this, but that I should know, but I'll tell you guys, yeah. So happy Mother's Day to the mothers out there. My mom has passed and I'm just not, you know, around like this is listen, I'm going to tell you how I was. To me, Mother's Day was our own mothers and maybe women we're close to, so I just don't have a lot of women who are like actively in that mother phase. But to those of you who are and who are mothers, happy Mother's Day, okay? I'm not a mother, so it's just like slipped my mind, and I am in the UK, and I think they call it Mothering Day because I did hear somebody tell me about it. Somebody did buy flowers. I was like, oh, okay. So happy Mother's Day. Share this with your mom, especially if she's into natural health. So the element and the color is green, and it has to do with what is called the wood element. Again, forgive me, guys, if you hear. I don't think you do. The microphone tends to be more like focused this way. So wood energy is one of the 5 elements. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what it governs. My companion is staring at me out of the corner of my eye. I can see. And I'm like, okay, just stay calm. Don't do anything. All right. Um, the energies are wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. Okay. And basically, it's almost like a way to categorize all phenomena and our body as well. And I'm going to give you some of the correlations. Okay. I'm going to give you some of the correlations. So, wood, the element that we're in the springtime, okay, has to do with the liver and gallbladder energy. Okay. The liver and gallbladder energy and meridian. And we'll talk more about that. So, the liver energy in the system, and you're going to start to see yourself in this. So really pay attention, and it's kind of cool. It's just a way, it's like a knowledge system, but it's also a way for health. So the liver has to do with motivation, and the gallbladder is said to, and the energy has to do with decisiveness and action. So together, that liver gallbladder energy, what I was taught in school, in massage school, as we were studying this, is like it's the energy, that powerful energy of like flowers pushing up in the spring and like buds coming out. It's a very sort of assertive energy, things blooming, and that bright green, right? Which is why I'm wearing so much green today, right? It's kind of almost this, maybe a little deeper. Green color represents it. How do you know? So this is kind of like the chakra system. It's just another system for you to be able to use for your health. Like I said, if you hear heavy breathing and squeaking, okay. um, the emotions, when this energy is imbalanced, and this is how you can start to use it, okay, is anger and frustration. Anger and frustration. So when the wood energy is blocked, we become more irritable and even into full-blown anger. And it's funny because if you look at, I was literally going to make a video, you guys, about why are certain segments of America so angry. And I actually believe, and I may make this video, it's because of all the toxins in our food, in our air, in our water that literally creates increased anger and frustration. Okay, this is for real. Hey, if you're just joining, say hi in the chat, please. You've entered the room. So again, we're talking about the wood energy, but don't think of the brown hard wood. Wood energy is like I said, like the green shoot pushing up out of the ground. You have that within your body. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's why you should care about it. And the organs that correlate and the energy is the liver and the gallbladder. When it is blocked, you will get anger, frustration, headaches. That's why you've noticed I have made a couple videos recently about, okay, neck and shoulder tension, upper back tension. I did a yoga one, and I have one just about headaches. Okay, a lot of you are sleeping on that, and you shouldn't be. You should not be, because, like I said, all the woo woo in the world isn't going to help if you're not taking care of your health. And I just especially feel like in our community, we need some of this holistic health information. Okay. Truly. One, because it's either free or low cost, and it's what you can do yourself. I'm talking about self, I don't, the AI will come for me if I'm, certain words you're not even supposed to say, but your self-care, holistic healing. I think I can say that holistic wellness. And again, I'm often when I'm working with clients, I'm dealing with the stress that their imbalance um, is causing. Okay. So check this out and let me know if this is you. You may start noticing this as we move forward the next month or two. Are you more irritable? Do you get frustrated easily? Now, I am actually mostly liver energy person, that wood energy. And so, yeah, when we get imbalanced, we just get irritated. And like I said, it can get all the way up to anger. Are you guys hearing that squeak? Please let me know if you're hearing squeaking. Hello, so I'm just going to call you Solab. Solab, hey. So again, we're talking about health. We're talking about holistic health. Yeah, let me know if you hear squeaking. Not that there's anything I can do. Okay. Squeaky toy, squeaky toy. So each element in this system governs an organ. And so the eyes are the organ that correlates with the springtime. So again, do you get floaters in your eyes? Do you get really dry eyes? A lot of that, especially dry eyes, I really can speak to you on that. I know it's like, oh, it's a whole condition and it's been medicalized, and it may be. Absolutely see your doctor. But if you wanted to try something holistic, that dryness in the eyes is often what we call sort of you're pushing yourself too hard and you're depleting your yin. You're depleting your yin, the moisture in your body. It will always be someone, because I've suffered from that, like really dry eyes. Someone who's up late at night working, pushing themselves really hard, really a go-getter, and they don't stop, they don't listen to their body. Okay. I'm just telling you, correlate this. Use your brain, not the AI, okay? Use your brain, keep your brain fresh. The tissues that have to do with the season of spring that we're moving into, which is why I'm sharing this with you, it's the tendons and the ligaments. So, do you get sprains? Do you get issues with your tendons and your ligaments? Are you tight? A lot of times, people who are inflexible, it's not so much. Sometimes it's not that necessarily their muscles are tight. Like a lot of runners are like this, like long distance runners that I've taught yoga to. And I'll be like, okay, we're gonna bend forward. And they barely move, you guys. They're like, I'm like, oh, okay, go as far as you can. I remember saying that in one class I was teaching. Then I got embarrassed because I was like, I stood there like, okay, that's as far as you can. Okay, all right. Because they were like barely bent forward. So, runners can end up very, very tight. But yeah, tendon and ligaments are the tissues that correlate with this spring energy. And again, if you start to feel more frustrated, remember what I said, remember what Coach Viv said. If you start to get more headaches, and even specifically migraines and things, it's this liver gallbladder energy. And getting angry and frustrated, it's like a circle. Are you angry and frustrated because the energy is imbalanced, or are you pushing yourself too hard, working late, burning the candle at both ends, as they say? And that creates the problems. Okay. We're going to talk in a second about what you can do. Okay. Because I always want to give you um, self help things that you can do. All right. Are you guys with me? Give me a yes. Hey, I see the numbers coming up. So if you don't know, I am a trained yoga teacher for like over 25 years, 26, a long time. Okay. I did not learn to teach yoga online like some people are now. Back in my day, you had to like go in person and like actually like touch people and help them into the pose and lead the class and have somebody really help you learn how to teach yoga. Okay. That's how I learned. So I'm an experienced yoga teacher and mindfulness meditation teacher, combining that together to help you if you're dealing with high levels of stress, especially. Okay. Especially the women out there, but I can work with men as well. So, what can we do if you feel you might have this imbalance? You've seen some of the symptoms I'm talking about. So movement is really important. Movement is really, really important. What kind of movement? Flowing movement. So not like choppy movement. Like I wouldn't say something like judo or karate, though, right? Something that's more flowing, like swimming, biking, flowing, dancing, um, running, but not whatever you do. The issue with this energy, and many men have it, and many women too, it's quite a common imbalance in our society because it has to do with assertiveness and pushing yourself. And so it's kind of like the Nike, you could call it the Nike syndrome, just do it. So that's this imbalance, okay? So flowing movement, but don't overdo it. So don't become a marathoner is not necessary. Maybe you run to your body's capacity. You see what I'm saying? It's not extreme. Like those of you who knows David Goggins, like he's to me, if I were categorizing him, absolutely he's a wood person. He's a wood energy person. They're very assertive. They push themselves. They can go like ruthless in it. And if you look him up, he'll run like 50 miles at the middle of the night, like just crazy stuff. He said he's battling demons, you know, and he doesn't mean literally demons, but he's like battling his own inner demons. He had like a tough upbringing. And so this is his way of being strong. So check him out. He's really interesting. What else can you do? Sorry, guys, I'm getting distracted because as I speak, my companions apparently think I'm talking to them. So just ignore anything if you hear. And again, say hi. I can see the numbers going up, so I know you're here. Soul Lab Strake 6787 said hi. In terms of meditation, any type of meditation is going to calm you down and cool you down, okay? And kind of just chill you out because that's what's needed if this energy is imbalanced. The type of meditation you would do is like loving kindness meditation. So, or forgiveness meditation, okay? Because you're trying to counteract the irritability with which this is hilarious. Like I'm being tested because my little buddy here is trying to bring me the toys and they're squeaky toys. So you probably can't hear them. Can you guys hear the squeaky toys? Let me know if you can. He's like squeaking as I'm talking, he's squeaking, but I think you guys aren't hearing it too much. So loving kindness meditation, which I have on my channel, also called metta or forgiveness, letting go of stuff, let that SHIT go, right? That type of meditation, forgiveness. All right. This is a great time, you guys. Actually, I'm going to hold that for last in terms of what else you can do. The taste, there's a taste that goes with every season. Okay. And the taste that goes with this season is the sour taste. So what does that mean? So like have things like lemon, have things like lime water, lemon water, sauerkraut, anything that is sour actually helps move this energy, but don't overdo it. So don't overdo it. But you know how some people, I know you know people like this, they like sucking on limes. Like, why is that, right? They're kind of trying to treat that energy intuitively, because I know you know people like that. You may be one where you like to suck on limes. Oh, you can't hear it. So you know I'm not making this up, right? It's like Viv's hallucinating. No, no, it's really happening. So I'm trying to like be like this, like focused, which is hard because I do have AD. I think I have ADD. I've just discovered that late in life. So you guys, I'll show you my little, so yeah, you'll enjoy this. I'm going to show you what I'm dealing with over here. Hold on. Hold on. Can you see? Do you see this? This this is the cuteness. Okay, now they're gonna sit and they're gonna just sit and stare at me now. They're just gonna sit. They're gonna sit behind the camera and just like eye contact. All right. Aren't they cute though? Come on, you know they're cute. Don't give me those little brown button eyes, teddy bear eyes. Okay. So sour taste in moderation, lemon water, lime water, and keep yourself hydrated. Basically, when this energy is in balance, the spring energy, you need to like just cool yourself down. Okay. So what can you do though energetically here, energetically? Are you done? Are you done? Are you gonna destroy your toy? Did you destroy your toy? Apparently they got a little bit of gas right there. I'm not sure what that was about. They just got and camera. I know, right? They want to disturb me off camera, but you saw them, right? I think I was because I had to turn the whole thing, so I don't know if the camera caught them. So they're destroying their toy, they're pulling out the cotton, and they ripped off the plastic right before. See, Viv is not hallucinating. This was inside of a toy, but it is no longer. Okay, now we're gonna play with that. How can you use this energy though? Okay, because a lot of you, if you're dynamic, if you're entrepreneurial, small business like owner, big business owner, you have a lot of this energy. Okay, creatives too have a lot of this energy, especially if they can put stuff out there. So this is a great time, you guys. The spring is the spring. Now they're trying to kill the toy. They're like, I can't even do it because I'd hurt my neck. They're like flinging the toy from side to side. So this is a great time in the spring to create and to plan your future goals. Okay. And also spend time in nature. So spend time in nature is going to chill you out, balance you. Like I could put them in nature. But now is the time. Plan what you want to do for the next few months. Okay. Use the spring energy because it's like nature is behind you when you want to do it. So see your future goals. That is all liver, gallbladder energy. Okay. Thank you, Moj. Adorable though, right? You're just going to stare at me all day, nothing happening, sleeping. We went for a nice walk. Look, we went for a nice walk, right? Did we not go for a nice walk, honey? Did we go? Oh my gosh, you're so adorable. Yes. No, no, no. Don't, no, no, no. God. No. Ew, ew. Do you see what I'm dealing with here? Do you see? Guys, okay, just go ahead. Just, if you're gonna sit, just go ahead. Okay. This is what I've been dealing with. I know, it's probably a first world problem. Right? Truly, I am grateful. So you guys, yeah, I think there was like some tug involved in there. And I'm going to tell you the truth, this is too much information. Another one of my little companions licked me like on the chin, and I ended up getting this like horrible pimple that I know because I don't get pimples like that. I got this like boil, and it was from a companion. No, a companion who like went like this across my face. Anyway, guys, questions, comments? Oh gosh. So you know what I think I want to do? I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna roll with this. Mother's gonna roll with this. All right. I will not be stopped. I will not be stopped. I am making this video. We're gonna do a movement. We're gonna do some tapping. All right. So get ready. We're just make some space and we're gonna stand up. This could be a total failure, complete failure potentially. It could be very adorable. Do I really want to do this? Because I'm not even sure I'm really dressed right for this. Hold on, guys. Let me tie something up. What we're going to do is a little tapping. Do you want to tap as well? We're going to tap on our legs. So I don't know. This might be, this might be a little much for you. Hold on. I'm trying to think if I want to. Here, I'm gonna put something different on. So guys, get ready. We're gonna do a tapping to move the liver gallbladder energy. So we're gonna come to standing up in a second. You know what? It's funny you asked that, Moj, because the stuff I'm doing has a component, because you may have heard of tapping, it has a component of shifting long-standing patterns. You gonna tap on your 4 legs? We're just gonna do our 2 legs because we only have 2. We only have 2, so we're gonna tap on our 2 legs, but you could tap on your 4 legs if you want. Okay. I think I'm making it worse with the conversation with them, but when they hear talking, you know. Okay. So we're gonna stand up in a second. We're gonna do this. Here. I'm going to, hang on, guys. So what we're going to do is just come on up to standing. We're going to come on up to standing. All right. All right. And, oh, gee, I don't know, guys, if I can adjust the camera at this point. I want the camera to stay still. Hold on. Ooh, but it's zoomed in. Huh. Let me try. Let me see. All right, what we want to do, it's not going to do it. What we want to do is be, let me see if I can back up if it'll stay still, but you can't necessarily. What we're going to do, guys, I know it's crazy. Not a Hollywood production. What we're going to do is we're going to tap the side of our legs. Okay. So imagine if you were wearing leggings, right? And that outside seam of your leggings, or like where your pants would be, if you were wearing like tight jeans, the line, that outside seam, that is the gallbladder meridian. And we're going to tap it. And it might sting, which will tell you a little bit about your energy imbalance. Okay. So I'm going to have to go far away from the camera. I'm going to have to go far away from the camera. Okay. This is now covered in spit. And yep, okay, no. Stay calm. And we're gonna just tap down the side of the legs, okay? I'm gonna do it pretty fast just because of our distraction here, okay? And literally my computer might be knocked over, but I don't think so. So come up to standing, so you're just gonna see, and so it's along the side of your leg, all the way down where a seam would be. And all you're gonna do is make a fist with your hand, okay? And yeah, let me see if I can get it to do a far. It won't do a far view because most people, I think, when they use their camera, right, they're close to it, right? Okay, but let's try this. Or oh, I know what I can do, guys. Let me get a chair and I'll show you sitting down. Okay, so hang on. Okay, we're gonna try this. So my friend thinks this is all for him. Hopefully you can hear me. And we're gonna I'm laughing because I keep getting the toy. I keep getting the toy. And actually you could do it like this too. So I'm wearing these these baggy pants. But all we're gonna do is start from up by your hips and we're gonna tap down the outside of the leg. Okay? So tap from the side of the hip, not directly where there's the bone, but you could actually start from the butt and then down the side of the leg and down the side of the calf. Okay? That's what we're doing. Okay. And then just take your hand and smooth it out. Okay. So, did you guys try that with me? I hope. Did you try that with me? Did you try that with me? Because this guy now doesn't want to look up. This guy is, it's certainly energizing him. Okay. And we're going to start here. There. Okay. And we're going to start again from up at the hip. Tap. Tap down the seam. Tap down the seam. And then down the side of the leg. You could just use one hand. Okay. So from the buttock, the gallbladder meridian is all the way up here. You could skip, like if your hip bone's right there, you don't have to tap right on that. And then just come down the side. Okay. And then go all the way down to right above the ankle. So guy, yeah, who has a dog here who can explain what's going on? It's like the moment you're doing something else, I think they get jealous. So again, yeah, try that. Not so much, Mujay. I really don't. We can literally, as we change our energy, and I might have actually. So as we literally change the flow of our energy physically, that can actually start to loosen up some emotions. What I would do for shame is I think therapy is amazing. So I would do a therapy, Moj, if you're still here. even like a free clinic if you need to, or like a paid therapist. But I would use community clinics for years and found good therapists. But so if you, let me think, because yeah, I don't want my life to be completely, completely really destroyed by this little creature for no reason. So if you are interested, I'm going to make a PDF, those of you who are watching the replay, and I'm going to actually, what I think I'll do is not a PDF, but the very next video, I'm going to make a short video that is some liver and gallbladder stretches to move that energy. Because again, if you are someone, and this is for the replay folks, if you are someone who gets headaches, gets neck and shoulder tension, is irritable, snapping at your partner, and it's going to get a little worse in the spring, I'm just telling you. And or you just are dealing with a lot of stress, which does have a lot to do with this energy. The liver, gallbladder, like I said, when it flares, the emotion is anger. Okay. So this is a beautiful system that explains our health, our well-being, and everything. So if you'd like to work with me, I will definitely put the link below. I've had folks come for 3 sessions, which is the minimum I recommend, or longer if you want to learn how to meditate, right? Not just get like mini advice on the internet. If you want to go deeper, if you want to go deeper and literally get a routine customized for you that could help with, say, headaches or autoimmune, also the stress, especially that is underlying a lot of those diseases, I can absolutely help you as a yoga and meditation teacher. And I'll teach you a specific routine and specific acupressure points for what's happening for you. Like for stress, we would do a lot of there are points on the heart governor meridian, or they're called, heart governor, pericardium meridian, that are calming. I would teach you a series of calming points, as well as for stress, some of these liver points, um, and teach you how to find them on your body, because everybody's body's a little different. I teach you how to measure it using like your fingers, or your thumb. The measurement is specific to you. So based on your body's proportions, we can find the points even in a Zoom session, and I'll teach you how to do the self massage and breathing and all of that. But I hope this was helpful. Does anybody who's live have any questions? Let me know. You guys, the floor is covered with this stuffing now. It's like, it's crazy. It's like, I'm going to have to go around and pick this up. Oh, and then I have the good news to tell you. So if you have any questions, again, those of you who are watching, sweetie, don't eat that. They took a chunk. Don't eat it. I'm not sure if they're swallowing it. I wonder about that. Dogs' toys, I noticed there's all sorts of crap in them, and the dogs basically destroy them. So it's interesting to me. So any questions? Any of you who are here? Okay. All right. It's going to be the replay folks who, like I said, we're talking about the energy of the springtime, how to balance it in your body, how to relieve stress, specifically that is seasonal in this season. And so I gave you some great tips. Start with some movement, especially flowing movement. Also, oh, another huge tip. This is the season that you do detox. And that if you want to add greens to your diet, you guys like those powdered green drinks, but just like look for as pure one as possible. I might put a link below. I'm pulling back from Amazon, but I might from myself, but because I may have canceled it. I'm not sure if my links can still work. But you know, those green powders, they can be helpful. Talk to your doctor if you have any serious illness, but I have found them helpful. And in this system, eating more greens, especially raw greens at this time, like dandelion greens. I know some of you know this. It's like some folk wisdom, is really good. Loving kindness meditation or forgiveness meditation, and create and plan what you want. This is the best time of year for you to go ahead, write out your plans, write out what you're going for. Hi, CH276. Hey, you're just coming in. So I was finishing up just this teaching part about the 5 element theory. Okay, I know there was a great sci-fi movie called, I think, The Five Elements that I liked anyway. It did pretty well. But this is from the holistic system that I'm trained in. It's related to acupuncture, and it's a way to kind of keep ourselves healthy. So I hope this serves the community. And as I said, if you want to, and if you can, come and have a session with me. I recommend 3 at a minimum, especially if you're having something going on and you're under a lot of stress. I can absolutely teach you how to lower your stress in 3 sessions between the acupressure points, lifestyle. Hold on, guys. My camera is doing something weird where it's high up. Let me see. Okay. Um, between lifestyle changes that I can teach you and how to deal with your stress. So, okay, the good news. Oh, I got a new toy, you guys. Look at this. This is weird. He's definitely jealous. Look at this. Look, I just got this toy because the toys I had were not good enough. So I just got this one. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Okay. The other 2 toys weren't enough. And I just wasn't pleased. So I was brought a 3rd toy, and now it's being put on the chair by me so I can make sure I don't miss it. You want to bring it up here again? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, why don't you put it up here? Okay, get it? Yep, get a good grip. Okay, they're working on getting a grip. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So let's let's just work with this right now. Okay. Humor is a great antidote for the too much wood energy when we're getting tense. Watch a movie. So the good news I have here, I'm going to put it on the shoulder nearest my little friend. Yeah, you want this? Okay, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. This is the great news, you guys. My other channel, Quiet Brought Abroad. I started a new channel talking about my sort of immigrant expat. Well, I would say expat journey. Relocation journey. Thank you for bringing it back. That's great. Great. Okay. Um, it's called Quiet Brought Abroad. I'm going to put it in the chat. You guys, it's blowing up. It's like, I don't even know what's happening. I just don't know what's happening. Hold on, let me see if I can just get the actual home of the channel. And you're going to hear some barking, I can tell soon. So I started it just because YouTube doesn't like you to mix different topics too much on a channel. You guys aren't necessarily, all of you are not necessarily into that. I'm going to put it in the chat. But one of my videos called Moving Abroad Over 60 with Very Little Money got 10,000 views in a week. 10,000 views in a week. Okay. Incredible, right? Look, oh my gosh. Look at the match. 10,000 views, you guys. Isn't that crazy? Like, it's crazy. I'm going to drop this down. You'll see it'll come back again probably very shortly. It was caught, and here it is again. Here it is again. I'm going to have to keep doing that probably while I talk to you. Yeah, no, here. If you bring it down, then if I can reach it, I'll drop it for you. Okay, here we go. So 10,000 views, it's up to 11,000 views now, you guys. 11,000 views on the video. What that tells me is that a lot of people are in that age, I'd say over 50, and they don't have a lot of money, and they may want to leave the country. And so the video was blown up. So like I said, I can't talk about it too much on this channel because then it really confuses YouTube. And a lot of people are like, oh, I don't care about that. I came for the chakras. I don't really care about you, Viv. I just want to hear about chakras. Right? Because that's what it's feeling like. I don't know. So you guys tell me in the comments, the folks who get to watch this afterwards, and the live folks too. Let's see. So CH276 says, the episode with your friend from Portugal, Panama was lovely. Thank you so much for saying that. Wait, which one? Portugal, Panama. Oh, yes. Thank you for saying that. Thank you so much for saying that, CH, because you're not going to believe it. It's gotten maybe 1,500 views now. It's doing way better than I thought. And she's very happy. I've got, of course, 4 women, I think all Black women, who are like, you cut her off. But they said it in a really mean, nasty way. And I was like, look, at my age, I'm not taking any shit anymore. the thing is, and I asked her, I talked to her, and she's like, no, 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 I didn't feel like you were. And she goes, I do know that I go off on tangents because we were enjoying our conversation, as you could tell, right? You watched it. And she's like, what are these people? Why are they so angry? Because she's really chill, which is why I liked her and why we were talking over each other because we were just, it was like two girlfriends just like, and I was trying to steer her back when she wasn't answering the question. Plus, we had a time limit. But I had like four people write me really nasty, like, you need to. I'm like, I'm not fucking Walter Cronkite. I'm not. If you want Walter Cronkite and you want a newscaster, then you guys could see, right? This thing keeps coming back to me. It keeps getting caught and it comes back to me and I drop it and it gets caught. God, God help me. Oh my God. Maybe I would have been a good mom because, first of all, I would have set very clear boundaries, but I also would have, oh, are you getting tired? You don't want to, okay. Oh, I didn't drop to the floor. Here you go. There you go. So they're able to catch it so it doesn't even hit the floor. They just catch it in their open mouth and then they put it back on the chair by me. Okay, so we'll just keep doing this. Well, I'll try to read your questions. So CH says, I'll just keep my arm up here. The episode with your friend from Portugal, yes. It felt like a beautiful Thank you. Thank you. CH, you have no idea. Oh, maybe it's okay. Look, maybe we'll get a little piece. Maybe will we get, oh my God. You guys, ask me any questions now, really quick. Well, I have the full attention. Anything, meditation, spirituality. Yeah, I might have worn him out by doing that like 15 times. Let's hope. Thank you. Me and her, we're like now on the phone all the time, and she's yakking, and I'm like, I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta go, Lisa. Okay, I love your relationship with this poodle. They love you. They do. You guys, it's weird because I'm not a dog person. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I looked over there. I shouldn't have. I'm more of a cat person, but they love me and I'm almost ashamed to admit it. I'm becoming a dog person. Doesn't mean I don't love cats. I can still like both. I used to say there are two types of people in the world, cat people and dog people. I feel like a lot of men are more dog people and women are more cat people, typically. Okay, sweetie, bring your toy over, honey. Bring it over. Come on. Bring it over. Yes. Bring it over here. Bring it over. Bring it over and I'll keep dropping it. Okay? No, come back down so I can reach. Okay, here we go, guys. I'll just do it where you can see on camera so you don't think you don't think I'm nuts now. You know what's going on. Let me read your comments if I can focus long enough to do this. Spiritual vibes for March. That's a great question. Hold on. Hold on. Where are my cards? Well, it's restart. CH, that's what I'm saying. This is the time it's like you're reawakening from winter like a bear. The energy is to start fresh and to clean out, like just in general. And of course, now somebody's calling me, which is, like I said, all day, nobody wants to talk to me. And now, all of a sudden, okay, do not knock over my laptop. Do not even think about it. So, I can pull a card for you if I could get my cards, but I think they're upstairs. CH, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Wait, stay. Oh, sorry, honey. I stepped on your paw. Yeah, no, it's upstairs. It's upstairs. Let me try to tune in. Yeah, what is it that you want to create? What is it that you want to create, CH? I feel like I'm on a journey, letting go, releasing a lot of energy. Yes, that's the energy now. That's what I'm saying. For people who are intuitive, use the season. They literally will take the toy and they'll like push it. They're like, oh, they wedge it in so I can so it won't drop. Um, what are you wanting to create, CH? Because first I would say, let go. This is a season of cleansing. The springtime, it really is. The body is ready. So if you maybe want to do a little bit of fasting, I'm not, speak to your doctor. If you have a serious condition, maybe fasting isn't good for you, but even like a little juice fast for one day, right? Just do like a meditation and juice fast, and your mind is going to be so clear because this is the season wants to clear out the almost what's called ama in Ayurveda. Ama means stuckness. My God, maybe I really could have been a mother. Because, see, you know how you see mothers? I've always noticed this with mothers on Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to all. Um, Mothers can talk and their kids are misbehaving and they can still do it. And I'm doing that now. And you guys, I've never done this. I've never, like, my brain has to do two totally different things at once. So, Spaceman says, tips for grounding when you're feeling overwhelmed. Exactly. This is the energy. Did you just come in, Space Mammy? I was talking about, and I went like this, the spring energy, which is why I was wearing green and green here. Let me take this off, is because it's a wood energy, which is an upshooting energy. It's a very powerful, very active energy, and you need to move it or you get headaches. The third eye could, yeah, that can actually then also just lead into headaches, Space Mammy. So yeah, that's not unusual that you're doing this. I would say add some exercise. Do you exercise? Because it may be that you're not moving enough. You're thinking you need grounding, but maybe this is a tremendous energy. And also, stop it, stop. You sound like you maybe have done spiritual practices, right? Your third eye is very active. So you need to move that energy. If you build your energy up, but you don't move it, it actually can be problematic. Excuse me, guys. CH says, I'm a teacher, questioning the certifications and leaning into intuition. Oh, what kind of teacher? Tell me. Okay, he's going to wrestle with it on the. Okay, no, here it is. Here it is. Wow, Space Mammy says I've been called to fasting and being in nature. Very much. Also, the phone. Thank you guys for these questions. And again, I apologize for this. I'm trying to be as focused as I can while not having my companion start barking, because then it's all over, right? If we get barking. Um, the phone is a fire energy, Space Mammy. That electronic, it creates more fire, but not a healthy fire, not like the sun fire. It's not a natural fire, it's an unnatural fire. And so it isn't good for us to have too much of that. It really is not. They're going to tell you, oh, it's safe. The 5G is safe. It's not so much 5G, not 5G. It's the actual, your body is, many of you have seen that video where, I don't remember her name, but we're electromagnetic beings. The stuff I was just sharing with you is, a lot of this is based on that we're electromagnetic. When I talk to you about meridians and meridian energy, that's, oh my God, that's what I'm saying. The energy flows through certain pathways, and it is like a bioelectric energy. It's not quite discovered yet, at least not in Western science, but in many cultures, all cultures, they talk about that, right? All cultures around the world understood that there was like a living energy clearly within us. And some cultures more than others um, mapped it out. This is crazy that I'm trying to do a live and deal with this. You actually I'm glad you love the dog, CH. I love the dog too, but like I said, all day. Oh, now we're going to just play tug. Let's play tug for a little bit. Okay, we're just going to play tug. All day, nothing. Sleeping. We went for a nice, oh, we went for a nice walk. Oh my God, this is going to get me so, laughs. People are going to be like, what the hell was happening with her here? Let's see. I want you to be able to see what I'm dealing with here. Hold on. Hold on. Why is the camera still, oh, it's still trying to catch me. You guys, hold on. Let me see if I can get the camera to kind of not here. Hold on. Oh, no, then it did that. Oh, now you don't want it? Now that you're on camera, you don't want it. I'm trying to get you on. Okay, fine. Do you see that? Do you see the intelligence? The moment I try to, like, yeah, yeah, calm down, calm down. Because it's like they don't want to be identified. They're like, oh no, a camera. It's like pulling your mask down, your ski mask. A lot of mercy, as my mother would say. And many of you know, I am from Jamaica, and I love I grew up here. So, I mean, I love dogs, but in Jamaica, dogs were not like in your house. In my time, they were in the yard. Not anymore. So let me try to go back and see because I can't. So Space Mammy, yes, fasting and being in nature and get away from your phone is absolutely right. You're right on target. Let's see your next comment. I haven't been moving at all. Oh, your leg is injured. Space Mammy, what can you move though? Like I can sit here and do movements with my arms. I can do this. I'm serious. I can do twisting. Um, Work with twists. Any of you watching this, twist stimulate the liver, gallbladder, and the center of your body. So when you do yoga, focus on your twists for the spring. Oh my Lord. They just like caught it and then bounced it over like that. All right. Keep it on this side, sweetie. Try to keep it on this side, could you? Okay. I know he is. It's just that, I'm trying to be serious. And apparently that is not what's supposed to happen right now. Oh, I love this shirt, by the way. The Boa Earthy reminds me of the 20. It probably is from the 20. Who knows when it's from? Who knows when it's from, Space Mammy? So anyway, um, Viv has immaculate aura. No, it's weird. Like there's another little dog. This adores me. Even a lady in the park said to me, she goes, because oh my God, I lost a ball. I didn't lose the ball. One of us lost the ball. So I was going to try to go over this fence to get the ball. So I walk away and I go, okay, watch the dogs for me. I got to go around. I got to get into this other area to get the ball. She says, the little dog was looking at you like, where are you going? Because it has this cute face and little eyes kind of go down. And she said, that dog loves you. That dog loves you. Because it was like, like, don't leave. You're going to leave us. Okay, let's play tug. Let's play tug. All right. All right. Yes, you asked. I teach Pilates and yoga, reflecting a lot on what type of teacher I want to be. Okay. Oh, I will probably remember this for the rest of my days. Yeah, that's fantastic, CH. That is beautiful. So you mean, you know what? I don't think you can figure it out. Start teaching, and you'll become the type of teacher. Does that make sense? As you teach, you'll notice where your strong points are, how you want to teach. Do you want to include quotes? Do you want to sing? Do you want to, I don't know. I don't know. Do you want to, yeah, read affirmations? You want to, you'll figure that out. You'll figure it out. So don't try to like, I mean, you can, but as you go, you'll figure it out. I'm teaching. This is the journey I'm on. Yeah. Guys, if I don't remember any of this, it's because all I remember is little, I don't even know. What is this? What is that? What is that? I don't know. I'm just accepting that having a niche isn't for everyone, so I feel very independent. Oh, a niche in terms of teaching? You mean what? Did you mean what type of person or what? Oh, it's a French duck. Thank you. Who said that? He's got the little, oh my gosh. You scared me when you barked that loud. Stop. He's got a little beret. Oh, French. I don't know how you say duck. Chamois? Chamois? How do you say duck in French? I don't know. And guys, it's now covered in spit. Yeah, it's a French duck. Yes. But how do you say that in French? So this thing is now like damp. Damp. Okay, just accepting. Yeah. Tell me what you're thinking in terms of niche. Do you mean by people? Do you mean like I had a young woman who studied with me for quite a while. And she wanted to be a prenatal yoga teacher. I don't know if she really got it underway because she had a lot going on. Do you see how they never get bored? I could do this literally like 500 times and you'll come back and I'll still be doing that. Okay. You guys don't adopt any sort of, what are they called? Doodles. Anything that's a poodle mix, I don't recommend, unless you're really high energy. They can get a little demanding and a little crazy. And I'm not the only one. In fact, you know who said it? Lisa, who someone said they liked my interview with her because she does house sitting. And so she's dealt with a lot of different animals. And she goes, oh yeah, no, any Anything with poodle, they can be a little crazy. Not just a poodle. Poodles are fine, but when they mix them as a designer dog, something about the brain, something about maybe because they're over blending them, guys. I'm not sure, because I'm not a dog breeder. I'm not running a, what is that, a doggy mill? Let me try and focus on your comments. Niche in terms of caring, having ethos, not just saying words in a class, generally wanting to help. It is a big responsibility. I wouldn't overthink it. Like I said, in the present moment, see what's needed from you. And you'll start to see what kind of teacher you're going to be, right? What do people ask you? What types of things come up as questions? Notice your blind spots too, because that, sorry. And if I jerk, guys, it's because we're now paying. Oh, well, I let go to show you so you couldn't see us struggling. Okay. Relax for just a little bit. Relax. Sit, sit, sit. Okay. Can you stay? Stay, stay, stay. They're looking at me, but they're doing with their mouth like they're kind of like, I'm not really into this quiet. You're ruining my life, but you're kind of making it fun, but it's a bit scattered because of you. Can I just tell you? Yeah, it's a bit scattered because of you. I have encountered a lot of cookie cutter teachers. I really find energetic peers. It can be very competitive. True, true. Do you teach in health clubs, or where do you teach in yoga studios or community centers? Like, where are you teaching? And it also depends what town you're in. I mean, I was a yoga teacher in New York. I mean, it was competitive, but there were so many teachers that it was competitive. It was probably cutthroat. Cutthroat. I mean, maybe not. What I mean by cutthroat is you knew that there were other yoga teachers to replace you. So anyway, that's all I can say on that. Poodles need thank you, CH. You're dropping gems of wisdom. CH says poodles need toys, structure, and firm dynamics. Yet they're extremely intelligent. Yes. Yes. So see, that's what I'm saying. Don't give that to a dog that's hyperactive. So when you take a poodle and you mix it with some of these other, it's like psycho. Like they get super psycho because they're smart, as you're saying. Yeah, they're intelligent, manipulative, clever, and calculated. She said I don't know. They said you're calculated. Do you think you're calculated? Because I think you are, because you just did this head turn. Because I think that's cute when you do that. Yeah, yeah, I do think it's cute. I like when you do this. Studios and private. Okay. It is competitive. Have you tried, well, you said private. And maybe you're not going to vibe with this, but I actually really like teaching private, and it's lucrative. You can tailor to the person, you get to know them. I love my private clients. But again, I did it in New York and I don't know how it is now. You can get private clients. You can get clients and I would go to them. So I would go to their, beautiful apartment. I had one lady who had a penthouse, you guys. I had never been in a penthouse. She had a penthouse apartment that had a pool. Right. So it was a penthouse apartment. So it had a pool, but an indoor pool. I had never seen a pool indoors in an apartment. In an apartment, not in the building. That I understand. That's like, okay, I'm not that impressed. Okay, I'm a little impressed. But in her own apartment, she had her own pool. Okay. That was one client, and another client, very well-to-do older lady. I just had two, but I had them for quite a long time, and two was enough. So I would try to, if you like private teaching, then you can really hone your style. CH, you can really hone your style, and then offer community classes. Like if you're community minded, then offer low class classes, perhaps. You are not getting tired, are you? You're just not. I've probably been live for a long time, and you're just continuing. You distracted me from my notes, and now you're only not barking if I keep doing that. Private and independent retreats. Oh, perfect. Yeah, hey, I would love to chat with you because I know nothing about you. And I can't even see what your profile picture is. Yeah, it's not. You can always hit me up at assistant at In the Flow of Magic. Assistant, spelled as it should be, at In the Flow of Magic. And he does this thing with his paw, which is really cute? Like, throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it. Oh, it's a tomato. Oh, of course it's a tomato. CH. Anyway, so guys, especially replay folks, check out my new channel. It seems like a lot of you here have. It is like blowing up, and it is just about helping and showing the way that if you're in midlife, you can restart your life and you can try something fresh and new. It doesn't mean you have to stay abroad. Did you saw it? Doesn't mean you have to stay abroad forever, or you move to Portugal. And if you hate it, you just come back. You know, or you go to France for like, and you become like this. You become like a French duck, right? You become a French duck. Yeah, reach out to me. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. I have a cool opportunity coming up with a university for Black PhD students. Oh, that sounds wonderful. You should really do. In fact, I'm actually giving I give a probably a couple times a year with the university. I go into like a class that's about mindfulness, and I do a presentation, and I lead them, and I answer questions. Do you see this face? You got to see this face again. Do you want to jump so they can see you? All right, Reggie. I know I'm not going to say your government name, but calm down. Calm down. You're very smart. You know I'm telling you to calm down. Okay. Guys, gotta go. Gotta go. Much love. I hope this first part was helpful. I hope the second part was fun. Dog lovers unite. Okay. Mwah. Ciao. Ciao, Bella. See you next time. How do I say that in Italian? Oh my God, I know how to say that. See you next time, or see you soon. I can't remember it. This is what happens when you try to learn a language and you have any pressure, your brain like, ugh, it freezes up. Okay, arrivederci. Ciao. I know that. There's a more casual way. Ciao is casual, but there's a way where I could say see you again. A presto. A presto is like see you soon. Ciao, ciao. Bye, guys.